Ladies and gentlemen, did you know, in Arknights CN server chapter 11, not only do we have Logo's face reveal, but also a new 6-star operator. Stainless is the new 6-star artificer supporter in CN. He is a supporting character in chapter 10, and finally playable in the next chapter. Artificer is considered not a practical unit to use, so how about Stainless? So in this video, I will give a short review and showcase about this new supporter. As an Artificer supporter, Stainless is a ground unit. Have 2 block counts and can summon a support device. His offensive and defensive stats are not bad for a ground unit. He has slightly bigger stats than all 6-star Pioneer Vanguard. And unlike the other 2 Artificer, the functionality of Stainless device depend on what skill he uses. And his devices last longer when summoned, and even permanent. He can deploy up to 2 devices at the same time. And with his second talent, he has a certain chance to recycle his device, if it gets destroyed in his surrounding 8 tiles. And for his skills. With his skill 1, Stainless can deploy a device on the ground or range tiles. The passive effect will give an attack boost to other operators. The buff can stack, and the device is permanent as long as Stainless is in the field. And for the active effect, the attack boost value from the devices will be increased. And Stainless will deal critical damage until the skill duration ends. When the skill ends, all summoned devices will be automatically destroyed. At M3 the devices can buff up to plus 48% attack. Quite big, and it's a versatile way to buff a certain operator. And for his skill 2, Stainless device will now grant 1 SP to an operator every 3.5 seconds. And like his skill 1, this device can be deployed on the ground or range tile. The device's effect can also be stacked, giving 2 SP to that one lucky operator. For the active effect, Stainless will increase his attack and defense, and attack multiple enemies equal to his block count. And the device SP recovery will be enhanced, up to 1 SP per 2 seconds. This skill 2 is certainly helpful, especially to operators with a big SP cost. Or operators with an offensive or defensive SP recovery charge type. And lastly his skill 3. This skill will turn his device into a freaking cannon turret. And sadly, unlike his other skills, this device can only be deployed on ground tile. The turret cannot attack automatically. Other operators can attack the turret, which will charge the turret SP bar. The turret requires 5 SP or 5 attacks for it to attack a target. The turret won't be attacked by enemy. But every time the turret fire, it will lose some of its HP. And I don't think the game stated in his skill description. But if Stainless is the one who attacks the turret, he will heal or fix the turret. Other than Stainless himself, other operators can't heal it. A fast attacker is a good unit to charge this turret SP. And from what I see, a ranged unit will always prioritize enemy instead of this turret. Even if the enemy is far from the blue box. Being a unit that can be attacked, this turret can also serve as an SP recovery for your operators. With an offensive SP recovery charge type. Or defensive too if you have Bleed Me Shine on the field. And can serve as a way to heal a unit like Helaga or La Pluma, who needs to attack an enemy to recover their HP. Oh, and for the active effect, this skill will grant Stainless an attack and attack speed boost. Well, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Stainless seems to be built for players who love to use fun or wild strategy. Or at least that's just for his S3, his other skills are straight up practical useful support skill. While Stainless is not a one-man army like Ling or even Magellan. But he does his support job well, from buffing, SP recovery, and additional DPS. And currently, I think his support utility is hardly replaceable. Although for a newbie who still lacks a DPS unit, I don't think he's a priority to get. That should be all. Adios.